Okay, so um, I did finish the Scarecrow Abno thing. I fell asleep. I deleted an entire video, like 2 GB bit of recorded video, because I fell asleep. It turns out yeah, I'm good to play for several hours normally until it hits about fucking 3 a.m. So we still have a we still have a Gebra Abno fight, we still have a Hesed fight, we still have a Roland fight. As I said before, I am as I said before, I had to grab my notebook real quick. I am showing CWR stuff off mostly first, and doing vanilla game stuff with CWR stuff. Because that's kind of the point of this, so I'm going to consult the graph here, and I wrote down a quick list of progression. The only thing I have left to do is that in the progression list states Star of the City Tier 1 is the merits. So I need the Crying Children again. I need them anyway for the Liu fight, but yeah. It turns out, so it's on a progression tier list like it is in vanilla, 1, 2, 3. It turns out the M Corp 3 fight is a tier 3 fight in the progression. There are only 3 other fights in the tier 3 for CWR. Now, technically, I can currently do 70 Section 1 and the Outlaws, which are 2 of the tier 2 fights, and I kind of want to. We'll see. But other than that, I'm mostly, Actually, there is one other thing I could do. 2 other things, actually, I could do, if I'm going to be completely honest. First, let me check something. Grade 1 Fixer, Dong Lan. Okay. That is a Tier 3 Star of the City book, I think. Yeah. So, modded books don't seem to matter. Oh yeah, so I fell asleep trying to do this reception. I fucking died because I was asleep at the wheel. So let's see. Is it still? Yeah, the Night Owls, and then. The Ujit. So I'm gonna have to proper do Tier 2 Star of the City fights in vanilla and use those books for the general receptions for off the top of my head, the Leaflet Workshop, Baird's Office, and Mirai Life Insurance. And I don't think it's in that order, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure, is this the one? Bayard's office in the Book of Isidore. I'm pretty sure this is Bedivere's office, which is a tier 2 fight. That's the Outlaws, which is a tier 2 fight. That's Mid-J, which is a tier 2 fight. That's 70 Section 1, which is a tier 2 fight. The Preset fight is a tier 2 fight. That is a tier 3 fight. That is Color Fixer Corey. That is a tier 3 fight. That is ZYE Section 1. That is the... Technically, these are listed in the progression as being in between Star of the City tier 2 and tier 3. That's the 3 courts. Yeah. I think there's more that you can unlock in here that you have to do this shit for. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do the tier 1 shit for Star of the City. After I do the Marins. They're immune to burn, right? I'm serious, they're not immune to burn, right? You know, fuck it. I cheesed MCorp 3. I'm gonna use MCorp 3. Redirect. Yeah, that one. Redirect. Singular purpose. Singular purpose. Now subdue. So, oh god, they're getting breakthrough out the ass thanks to their page, thanks to that page exhaust effect. Yeah, I'm just tanking a stagger, fuck it. I wonder if singular purpose stacks. I never thought about that. Random librarian cannot check, cannot see a portion, cannot check, cannot see a portion. They just keep getting subdue back because they keep drawing 2 pages. It's kind of fucking insane. I love this setup. Holy shit. Corp is fucking insane. I'm just being lazy. I don't feel like reading everything. I'm pretty sure I have to stagger them all once, and they'll just go back to normal. Oh, never mind. Now I went back to normal. Okay, cool. I don't really care. Subdue. 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 Throw another related. Another related. Oh yeah, so sorry, I'm eating breakfast while just watching this play out. That was weird. You know, I'll never understand this shit. I know this is not the place to talk about this. I don't understand my own family sometimes. Call my phone. And they call my phone and they're like, yo, can you turn the air up a couple degrees? I walk all the way to the thermostat. I'm like, you are several feet away from the fucking thermostat. Get off your lazy ass and just push the button a few times. I'm all the way across the house. You fucking lazy shits. Subdue. 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 Luna Blade. That's a range page, right? Yeah. Hang on. Subdue. Lunar Blade. Ray Cross. Oh shit. Okay, I got him. So, breakfast is finished. Hell yeah. Did the resistances change to fucking fatal yet? That one. That one right there. There we go. I love seeing this. Oh, did they exhaust pages again? I don't think it's permanent, is the thing. Mass individual. 4759812. Is, Oh, the ears are just staggered at the end of this scene. What? Do counter die work against that shit? I don't think so. I'm not letting you get staggered by your own effect. I'm staggering you. Lunar Blade. Lunar Blade. Lunar Blade. Singular purpose. Singular purpose. Okay, no, I'm pretty sure it's, the pages that are exhausted aren't permanently exhausted by the M-Corp effect. I'm so glad I thought to combine Lunar Blade with Raycross. Holy shit, that's great for just continuing to get pages. What am I fucking doing? Yeah, how did I forget? You gotta subdue. Holy shit. Okay, so M-Corp is really good when it works properly. Oh, hey, I got the Book of Distortion. Yeah, I got 3 unstable books of the Crying Children. I'm bringing... Next time, if I ever have to do that again, I'm bringing in the burn team. Fuck it. I'm recording still, right? Alright, so next we're gonna do the final tier 3. Or sorry, the final tier 1 fight that I have left to do, which is the Marins. I'm allowed to use 2 floors. Let's see what these guys are like. I know I thought that they were blunt when I first saw them, when I first played this. I was a bit wrong. They're not really like full blunt, which kind of sucks because otherwise I think they'd be perfect for ESOT. If I remember right. When using a comment page that has no ability, all dice in the page gain +2 max value. Dice without abilities gain +2 minimum value. So literally, individual dice without any abilities, any additional effects, gain +2 max value. If a combat page has no effect, it has no ability on itself. Not, yeah. I think that means like this portion right here at the top. If it doesn't have one, if it doesn't have that, then all dice gain +2 min value. Which is a weird thing to have when literally all of the Marin's... Like, all the Marin's pages, except I guess this exclusive page, have abilities. At the end of the scene, give 2 damage up to the ally who suffered the most damage. At the start of the scene, if this character has less than 3 light, deal 10 damage to self and restore 3 light. Unsuccessful, to deal +1 and 2 stagger damage if the target has burn. I think they are focused a bit on burn, yeah. Inflict 5 burn to self, restore 1 light, gain 1 damage up next scene, unhit, restore 2 light. 6 to 10, no effect. 8 to 14, give all allies 2 damage up next scene on hit. I think this one is explicitly meant to be played, like, multiple times in one turn by a full team of Marins to just give fuck tons of damage up. Recycle all dice on this page with ones from a random melee page in hand, on hit, inflict 1 burn. Gain 1 blaze, gain 1 blaze. So this is basically, what's that one page I was using before? Brawl, I think? It's basically a better version of Brawl. I guess you would use it to try and mimic Wrath of the Marins. If that makes any sense. Blazing Doom. On hit, gain 2 blaze next scene, inflict 2 disarm next scene. 12 to 18. Blunt. When inflicting burn using combat pages this scene, inflict X additional stacks. See, that's a blunt page, but that feels more like it would be more at home with Malku than Yisod. And the fact that a lot of their pages aren't blunt at all, or only have 1 blunt die. Well, 3 to 8, 2 to 6, 6 to 10, 8 to 14, 6, 12 to 18. I guess go ahead and try the M-Corp team. I can use 2 floors on this fight. Also, they only have 1 die, which is kind of... I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. To be fair, I'm fighting a tier 1 Star of the City fight with a tier 3 Star of the City setup. To be fair. Now, you know what? Raycrow. Wait, hold on. Actually, shit. 7. Raycross just in case, and then Lunar Blade. And then Superior Handling. Ooh. Yeah, see, they're not really that great for a... Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Don't let whatever that is hit. fact, use Raycross. Anybody need it? You need Stagger. There you go. Yes. Superior handling. Singular purpose. Alright, I got one guy staggered. Subdue. Subdue. I'm gonna be real. Raycross I can probably take off of these guys, because they don't need it. I need to figure out a better setup. After using them for a few fights, I'm understanding this. I need to figure a better setup. Because they literally gain 2 light and draw 2 pages every turn. I need to figure something out here. For, what did I give them anyway? Nothing. I haven't... Yeah, I haven't... Oh, that's not them. This one. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, no, I haven't given them anything, really. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, I need to fix this. This team could be way better, so much better. Yep. And now it's a fight against 4 Marins and Torm. Okay, we're back. Let's check this. Okay, so Marin page 1, they endure Pierce, and that's it. 106 health, 53 stagger, 2 to 6 dice. He endures slash, stagger, and pierce damage. 164, 85, 2 to 6. They literally have the same fucking combat pages. Except he has one more Hawk's Flame and he has this. But 8 to 12 block, 5 to 7 pierce. On hit, deal damage to self and gain strength. Next scene equal to half the damage dealt up to 7. Okay, so that is a buffer. That is a buffer page. Speed dice slot +1. It has no ability. Yeah. At the end of the scene, give 2 damage up to the ally that suffered the most damage. At the start of the scene, if this character has less than 3 light, deal 10 damage to self and restore 3 light. Gain a slash counter die, 4 to 8. At combat start, all dice gain +2 power for each untargetable enemy. What the fuck does that like what and what scenario is that for? That's what I'm wondering. Off the top of my head, the only untargetable enemy thing I can think of is I think there might be 1 or 2 in Abno fights, and in the reception of the Gold Mist mod, the Gold Mist is untargetable until you defeat the spears and swords of the Arbiter. But that's all I can think of, really. Like, untargetable enemies. When using Wrath of the Marins, gain additional effect, all their allies restore 1 light and gain 1 blaze next scene. If an ally has died, gain 2 strength at the end of each scene. Is that a permanent effect? Because there's something I feel like I could that I'll get way later that I feel like I could add to that. I'm gonna add that too. Now I already remember how this plays out, and I'm allowed to use more than one team for this, so we're gonna stick with this one. We are going to burst down Torm. Hmm. Jesus. This music goes fucking hard. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, Torm is staggered and has fragile. Let's fucking go. Burst him down with singular purpose. I don't know why I always use the term burst down. It's just something I've started. It's just something I randomly started saying one day, and I always say it. Shit. Use Raycross and Lunar Blade. And then you go ahead and use Raycross on that. Is 3 singular purpose enough? I don't think it is. I guess 2 singular purpose was enough. So yeah, Torm runs the fuck away if you get him down. Oh, was Torm causing... Wait, was Torm causing... unique, me to have unique fucking... That or the music fucked up. Like, was Torm causing... me to have unique music? Or something? I don't know. Use Subdue on that guy. Use singular... No, use Superior Handling on that guy. Use Singular Purpose on that guy. Yeah. Use Singular Purpose on that guy. Go ahead and use Raycross and Lunar Blade. Yeah, he's staggered. Shit, 1 point away, really? Also 1 point away. Fuck off. Alright, he's staggered. He's staggered. Singular purpose, singular purpose. Superior handling, superior handling. Singular purpose. Superior handling. Lunar Blade, no, Ray Cross and Lunar Blade. Mind you, this is a 4-man team. I don't even have a 5th guy yet. This shit's gonna be great when I do. Singular purpose. Singular purpose. Singular purpose. All it really gets you is the Marins, but yeah. Alright, we did the Marins. Let's go ahead and burn those books. I should probably need to burn 10 of those books. One, 2, 3. Yep, I got basically everything I'll need. You don't get Torm yet, but you get these guys. I guess they're okay. Crystal Hearts is something I feel could be useful, attributed to something else, but I don't know. Rolling Flame's basically a better brawl, sort of. I guess there's Blazing Doom, that's a good blunt page. It's got a really good counter die as well. Gain 2 Blaze next scene, inflict 2 Disarm next scene. It's not really meant for... It doesn't inflict burn itself, but it's meant for burn users. I could probably incorporate this into a Liu Association build, because I'm not sticking with the Summer's Court build through to the end of the game. That shit is just there for me to grind books now. I showed it off on M-Corp. I used it on N-Corp and V-Corp after getting what I wanted from N-Corp and after beating V-Corp once. I'm only gonna abuse it on fights that I've already won from here on out. Is there anything else even remotely good here? Inflict 5 burn, restore 1 light, gain 1 damage up, restore 2 light, but it has to hit. Yeah, they don't have a lot of combat pages too, is the thing. They got Hawk's Flame, Blazing Doom, Rolling Flame, and then they have their exclusive page. Which, I mean, you can only use it on the Marins. And the Marins aren't that great compared to the other shit compared to other shit that I've seen. They aren't that great. I guess you could do something I did when I played Vanilla Ruina, which is they don't have any passives that boost their speed dice at all. So you could give them speed 1 to just give them a second speed dice. And a second speed dice, and try to set them up with some good page draw and light regen, so they're not constantly relying on crystal hearts or whatever it is that hurts them and restores light. I just don't really care about the Marins all that much, at least not until you get the there is a Marin page 2, and then there's Torm. Once you get those, I think you're good. I think those are good. But the initial Marins are kind of eh. Alright, where's that notebook? Would that have beaten the Marins? I could still technically do 70 Section 1 and the Outlaws, if I really wanted to. I'm thinking, let's do... Let's do the Tier 1s. Let's do the Tier 1s for Star of the City. So, from left to right, that would be the Thumb, the Blue Reverberation, Leo Association, and I might do that one again, just cause. I'm feeling this. The Scarecrow Abno fight took me a while, but they were never in any danger of dying because of their ridiculous F Corp charge effect. That said, it was very tedious. Then again, the Scarecrow Abno fight was always tedious for me, but still, I noticed I didn't rely on Open Sesame a lot, or at all, really. Nor did I rely on Lull and the Fierce a lot, or at all, really. So, yeah, I'm thinking about redoing this setup, and I'm thinking about redoing some of the M-Corp stuff. In particular, after that Abno fight, I'm going to say this. Enthused Beat seems good on paper. Holy shit, it is annoying to actually get off. They start with 3 light. The F-Corp guys, they start with 3 light. Maybe it's because this Scarecrow Abno fight was such a slow crawl. I noticed they never got their emotion level up really, to the point that they could get 1 extra point of light to even try to use. Or no, I think they did, but even then, that's all they could do because of the F Corp guys. Potential energy passive right there, I think. Because of that, they never retain charge at the end of a scene. In fact, it's expressly because of how the F-Corp guys work that Open Sesame works the way it does, by storing its charge so that they can inflict Fairy, and it's a single-use thing. Which I don't like. Look, I'm not asking... This is my honest opinion right now. After just trying them out for a bit, I'm not asking for... Oh, I want to field a full team of Binas that use Fairy non-stop. No, that would be a bit broken. That would be pretty broken. I would have liked for there to be more Fairy in the F-Corp guys than barely any at all. I'm also kind of annoyed Because I believe this was the F Corp reception was a reception added after I first played this mod, because I never actually encountered them or used them when I first played this mod. I do remember the changelog where I think he said he added them. Right now, F Corp is firmly in the same ballpark as J Corp for me in this mod, where J Corp exists, they show up, but they don't have anything too amazing going on. They have that weird restraint mechanic that doesn't seem to do much of anything, as far as I can tell. Doesn't seem to do much of anything. It doesn't seem to be a major game breaker, even for that point in the progression where you get them. Also, this is just a bit of a personal peeve I have with this. There is no unique leader. With all of the others, for J Corp or F Corp, with all the others, you have the son of a bitch. And I've only vaguely retained my train of thought now. Awesome. J Corp, F Corp. Okay, yeah. So, like, with N Corp, you had the N Corp Inquisitor page 3. With Inspiration Workshop, you had the Inspiration Workshop Overseer Executive or whatever. With M Corp, the M Corp 3 fight, you had the M Corp Overseer. With the V Corp fight, you had Naberi, Mitai, and Valencia. You know, a lot of these other corporations have their own unique ones. Even like Vanilla, the Warp Corp cleanup crew, is just has Rose and the other has Rose, Lesty, and that other guy. And the R Corp has Mio, Nikolai, the Rhino dude, the reindeer dude, Rudolph. He's literally called Rudolph, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, the Rhino guy's Maxim, I think. Like, you even in Vanilla, you have unique leader characters, elite and leader characters for the corporations, right? And for the corporation focused receptions. So and it's strewed all over. It's all over CWR. So it just annoys me that there isn't an F Corp executive in the F Corp fight that you can get, or that he didn't make, or that technically speaking, if you want to get really technical about it, the J Corp elites, quote unquote, aren't even related to J Corp. There's a better version, if I remember correctly, of J Corp, and it is literally not at all J Corp. It is the Revolutionaries in Black, I believe, during the 5 different Revolutionary General receptions, and that you encounter in the end game, and yeah. But like, I think they're like a more advanced version of the J Corp guys with restraint and whatever else. And they're actually, and if I remember correctly, they're actually decent if used correctly. But I would have to, but I might be misremembering or forgetting something. Either way, there's no like actual upgrade to J Corp. Like with M Corp, there's 3 fucking progressing fights with M Corp all the way to the top. There is a second Z Corp fight that you need the M Corp 3 fight to do. That has unique elites in that fight that you can get. There's you get access to elites from N Corp and V Corp and all that bullshit. But for F Corp and J Corp, they're just kind of left to the side. And really, the only thing about F Corp that looks good remotely is Potential Energy and Enthused Beat. Here's the problem. They don't work well together. On paper, it seems cool. They don't work well together. You need to get them to a point where they have in a fight where they have which their survivability will ensure, as far as I can tell. Especially if you stack more stuff like Health Hauler and Emergency Rations. But you have to get them to a point where they can use other pages besides Enthused Beat to build up charge, and then throw Enthused Beat out. And I think the fucked up part is, let me reread that again. Up to 6 times, you technically can't even do that without the R-Corp suit, because that would require 12 charge. So literally, it's good on paper, and if you can get it to go off, holy shit, you probably do massive damage. But ultimately, it's so difficult to get off in practice that I don't think it's worth it. I think instead, I might decide to just do unique individual charge based key pages. So Naberi from V Corp, like Naberi from V Corp, Nemo from Kane Office, maybe throw Rose in from W Corp, shit like that. But and I'm probably not even going to use potential energy for some of them, because it would be detrimental to building up charge for actual attacks. Like with Naberi, his bullshit isn't even entirely charge focused. He gains protection from spending charge. Oh, I forgot that I gave him bedside manner as well. Yeah, because I think it actually does trigger with the F Corp guys. Like, this results also by a certain point in the Scarecrow fight. The Scarecrow fight, I was noticing these guys were doing good on their light gain. They were doing piss poor on their page draw. I'm gonna rework this shit. And I might keep Sunray. It's literally just a 0 cost draw page. Gains power equal to target's light. The fact that it's not exclusive to the summer unit, the Court of Summer units, is kind of funny to me. I'm gonna see about resorting a lot of this. And for M Corp, they don't need Raycross, and I don't really care that much about Beget Reaction. I put it in because it's like, oh, target discards page. But honestly, I mean, plus if you win the clash, you're guaranteed to hit a 9 on that. So it's, unless you're fighting a bigger just a flat out bigger number, you're pretty much guaranteed to hit it. I guess it's nice, but it's not good against bosses that have shimmering. Maybe I should give that a shot, because I feel like I could deck people out with that. I'll give it a try. I'll keep that on, but I might get rid of Raycross in lieu of something else. Maybe go back to having 3 superior handling and 3 singular purpose. See, as long as I don't combine Subdue with a single page, with a single cost page, I will basically always have max light and a full hand. Thanks to their effect. Now, Raycross is good on the M-Corp Overseer, who completely lacks the obedience passive, and cannot give the obedience passive to himself. Also, the fact that he can flat out give the obedience passive to and upgrade it gradually to other characters that aren't even M-Corp dudes is really funny, and I feel like I could really abuse that. if I get it if I get like a character to max obedience tier, they would flat out draw 2 pages and restore 2 light every single scene. Or even at emotional level 5, they would restore 1 extra light. Or no, not even, because it would lock them in emotional level 2, yeah. So yeah, this is a really good setup for this guy. These guys need a little bit of tweaking. I would even just go as far as say go back to 3 spear handling and singular purpose, or try to find a really good 1 cost that I can make use of. Would their ability work on on-play pages? See, now I have things to actually consider. Now I have things to consider. Urban Deflect. Now I have things to heavily consider. So, I think I'm gonna redo this setup soon. We're gonna get back to doing these eventually. I'm in no real rush. So tier 1 of CWR is finished. We'll do tier 1 of this, the general receptions, and then I have a couple of ideas for what I want to do next. So it turns out I've been fucking up. I was like, man, why is it taking so long to render these videos? You know, it turns out I somehow accidentally had my Vegas Pro settings to fucking like the video render settings to like 1920 by 1280 or some shit. Fuck no, those videos probably look like ass as a result, I'm thinking. I set that shit down to 720, 30 FPS. Let's see. 4 minutes have passed and it's not even at 1% yet. It took like 12-20 minutes to get to 1% before. Nah, we'll see how it goes. I'll cancel it if I have to. Alright, so I've been thinking while I was away. So, I feel like I could do something here that's not as disgusting as this, combining like... I'm pretty sure Gianrin's office had something to do with Burn, but I think I'm misremembering. Like, I think it wasn't entirely Burn, or not focused enough on Burn to really go mesh well with Liu, but we'll find out later. For now, it's staying like this, because I'm not really using Malkuth's floor for anything other than grinding books. Yisad, Netsec is good where he's at. This is the team for a bit. This is going to be the team for a good bit. Yisad and Had, I would like to work on. Because yes, this is good. This is a pretty decent setup, but I feel like it could be improved. I still want to try to make use of Benedetto. And I thought of some weird ideas for that. I was thinking about doing 7 East Section 1 and putting them on Gebra, but I'm thinking about putting them on Had instead. Tifret's fine. It's just that when she gets... Well, no. Tiferet, I want to redo these guys. A little bit. And I actually have to set them up, because they don't have any... No one has any attributions on Tifret's team. Yeah. So I'll work on that, and particularly get rid of Raycross and replace that shit with get rid of Raycross and replace that with something else. I had my eyes on this. Gain 5 barrier, gain 2 protection. Next scene. Gain +1 power for every 10 barrier on self. I feel like I could take out 1 Beget reaction, both Raycross, shove 3 of these in, and go to town, stacking protection, stacking barrier. I want to see how that would work. I was also considering doing the HP restoration setup on them, like I was trying to do here, but without the charge, without the potential energy charge part. Like put like health hauler emergency rations and quick math onto those 3, and then do something else with the Overseer. I still want to do charge on this, but I want to I honestly want to just probably make it like individual elite units for the most part. I might try to have a single F-Corp Maverick in. Who knows? For Gebra, I wanted to do smoke. I think I want to try to combine smoke with Yisad's team, and I want to see if I can do something with the Merits, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work per se. For Bina, we're leaving that alone for now. For Hakma, what I usually do for Hakma is I just go for the Ujits right away. So no, it's still saying it's gonna be like, yeah, it's still 4 hours in climbing. Jeez. It was saying before that when it finally stopped climbing, that it was gonna take like 22 hours to render a 6-hour video. For fuck's sake. All right. Also, it's not full blunt, but there is a fair amount of blunt in Benedetto and the Dici. 82, 42, 3 to 5. 98, 56, 2 to 6. Nah, it's a straight upgrade. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to put Benedetto on Yisad as well. God, that dryer is fucking loud and squeaky. I swear, I hope that belt doesn't break. Okay, so... gradual process. Also, I'm honestly gonna go for the Red Mist alts on Gebra. I'm gonna be real. Because I do want to play around with the Red Mist alts. You'll notice that Red Mist final page there. I'm not using that, not until I actually do the Red Mist alts. Okay. Jeekin, puppet, puppet, puppet. And everyone has roughly the same setup, except for the Rapid Torment thing. Yeah, because I didn't feel like doing I keep wanting to say Tonberry. Tomery. For now, we're gonna save this setup. And oh, if user took less than 10 damage this scene, draw 1 page. Somehow I never noticed. Not really incredibly amazing for, Nope, didn't mean to right click. Not incredibly amazing for, like, the M-Corp guys, but yeah. Also, it's not blunt, but eh. I have to ask something. $82, $42, 3 to 5. $80, $42, 3 to 5. No. It's actually like marginally better, like, oh, 1 more HP or something. Fuck it, it's not a big deal. So I want to go back for a bit. While I was away, I started to understand something, and I understand my problem with this. So, in hindsight, I also remembered something else. I mentioned earlier about the all different corporation receptions. One thing I love about the mod that this guy is doing is, and Nemo himself says this in the game's canon. A patent war is going to happen soon, and the wings are going to start fighting with each other, shit like that, right? Well, I like that he's kind of emulating that with Citywide Revolt, because over time, in Citywide Revolt's story, you have like a dozen different wings entering the library. F Corp, J Corp, N Corp, V Corp, the mod creator's idea of Z Corp, M Corp. If I didn't already say M Corp, I already said N Corp. J, F, N, Z, V. Am I missing any? Oh yeah, K Corp. So a lot of different corporation wings are just sending people in to the library, and it makes sense because like Yeah, because they're starting to, because other wings are realizing. In fact, I'm curious enough to go back to see if he actually thought this through. So you need the Book of Rose and the Book of Nemo to access V Corp. Okay. You need the Book of Nemo and Book of Cupid. I feel like Book of Cupid makes a bit of sense, because the Incorp are Inquisitors, and they would probably try to hunt whatever the fuck the Cupid is, among other things. M-Corp, what did the first M-Corp fight require? The Book of Lobotomy Corporation. And, okay, that makes sense. K-Corp required M-Corp, which, sure. Z-Corp required M-Corp. Oh no, the Book of Lesty, of all things. Okay. And, so yeah, it's like, it's all patent war shit. Different corporations are coming to the library to try and get books, related to other wings and their singularities, to get knowledge of them. Now, let's see, but one of my biggest peeves is that J-Corp, F-Corp, and K-Corp don't have any elite units. They just have, like with K-Corp, it's just the medics and the guards. And I get the... Ah, shit, hang on. Sorry, that was... I thought I heard some. So... K-Corp, F-Corp, and J-Corp. Like J-Corp has the security guards and the medics. And I like the idea. I like the idea of the medics. I like what they're going for with this shit. However... all the medical pages being exclusive to them, that does make sense, yes. However, the medics are piss fucking weak. And maybe for that point in the game, yeah, they're good. They're probably good. I never really cared enough to use them. The first time I played this mod, and even now. I never particularly cared. In fact, I explicitly mostly do K-Corp to get my hands on Scalpel Cut for Hod's team, because it inflicts a bunch of bleed, it inflicts rupture, and it restores light for 0 cost. In hindsight, by the way, he implemented rupture as a status effect. And I'm pretty fucking sure there's almost nothing in this mod that actually uses it. I think there's Scalpel Cut, and then there's like a couple of other things, but it's not as prevalent as, say, Nails with Incorp, or Chill with Chill with Winter's Core, and Aroma with Spring's Core. It's not, or Chill with Z Core, or shit like that, or it's not like, it's not something I see very often. In fact, I'm kind of curious. I'm sure this will be... Yeah, there are 2 pages so far that inflict any rupture. And they are both K-Corp pages. Take X damage and lose 1 rupture count. I feel like this would be good, except it's kind of outclassed by anything I could use here. Honestly, earlier on, I could have probably used this to great effect on Yisod's team, but it's kind of too late for that right now, which sucks. When do you get K-Corp? Like, early, right? Yeah, Urban Plague. Yeah, but at that point, I feel like it could have been useful on Yisod, but not now. So that's one thing I overlooked that would have been interesting. But there's like no rupture. It's kind of crazy. Like you implement a whole new ass status effect because it's from Limbus Company, and you don't even really make a lot of use of it. That's kind of crazy. Now, but point being, K Corp, F Corp, J Corp, they didn't really have any leads. I'm starting to understand my problem with the Marins, though, is where I was going with all of this. K Corp it's like K Corp. K Corp is like, there's one thing I really gave a shit about: scalpel cut. And in hindsight, I would have cared about suspicious individuals, and that's about it. The Marins, the main thing of interest to me is Blazing Doom, because it has a pretty decent is Blazing Doom because it has a pretty decent counter die on it, pretty good attack, and it's not and it's kind of a toss-up where I feel like this could be good on either Yesod or Malkuth. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Discard all pages, gain 4 barrier and stagger barrier for each page discarded. Combat start, play melee, cost this page on copy this page on target. 5/10, 5/10 on Clash Win, gain 2 stagger barrier. On use, draw 4 pages. I feel like I could really implement that very well with a page draw setup. How much does that cost again? That's a 3 cost. Yeah, that's a 3 cost. Okay. So it probably wouldn't go very well with the M Corp guys, unless, yeah. But it's like, the Marins is like a one-trick pony. This is the main thing I give a shit. There's the better version of Brawl, I guess. But that's, you know, it doesn't do anything particularly special. And in fact, the entire reason to I even used Brawl in the first place was to copy scratch that without copying the lose 2 power effect. And that's kind of, I kind of toss that now because I can make up for that with Lion's Fist and Puppet Skeleton. Gain 2 strength this scene, combat start, play melee copy of this page on target. On use, draw 2 pages, inflict 3 burn to each other, inflict 3 burn to each other. That's actually kind of decent. That's actually kind of cool. I feel like I could really make use of some of this shit. I've never done, when I played this the first time, I never did an inspiration workshop setup, and now I'm kind of wanting to. So, moving on. Let's check the merits real quick. So, I don't really like Overflowing Fury. 96, 48, 2-6. They endure Pierce. So they have slightly more health and stagger resist. But I don't see any reason to, yeah. Hawk's Talon's kind of good, but I wouldn't replace either of my Blunt Dice power with that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see a point in using it. So I'm gonna table this for now because there are a couple of ideas. There's a couple of guys I gotta get, a couple of key pages I gotta get, to really start working on this. And some of it's in Tier 3, I believe. I'm sorry, Tier 1 of Star of the City, which I'm going to be doing in a bit. And we're going to table that too for now. So you guys. Let's take off the 2 Raycross and 1 Beget Reaction and go for 3 Iron Way. In fact, I'm gonna have to burn more books. I can burn 20 easily, it's no problem. I want to take a good look at the shit that you get from this too. On-play pages are a bit weird. I'm pretty sure they can clash. I don't remember. Is the thing. Okay. Restore 1 light for every 4 pages in deck. Inflict... Yeah, because of how the executive works, right? Draw 1 page. If a copy of this page is drawn, reduce its cost by 1 and restore 1 light. Target's current die loses 3 max value. On play, shuffle through violence into deck, into the deck. Combat start, play melee copy of this page on target, gain 3 stagger barrier. Reach heaven through violence. Okay. I feel like that's something you would be using with Dichi because of that. Because of the way that is. Restore 1 light on play. Combat start, play melee copy of this page. On use, restore 2 light. Okay. Melter. Have target's barrier and stagger barrier. Inflict 2 burn and fragile this scene. Okay. Yeah, Spirit Shield's pretty fucking good. Barricade. Gain barrier equal to barrier on self. Max 50. Draw 1 page. So combine barrier and Spirit Shield. I'm seeing stuff that I can set up with Hakma. Is what I'm seeing. Potentially. Shiv. Boost offensive dice power by +1 for this scene. Target's current counter die loses 2 power. Oh, counter die. Seeing red. Deal 8 damage to self, restore 3 light, gain 1 strength next scene, inflict 1 fragile next scene. That's not really, yeah, that's not necessary for, that wouldn't really do much for my MCore. Yeah, I can't really see this being useful for anything I'm currently thinking of. Recover 5 stagger resist, combat start, play a melee copy of this page, gain 8 barrier, recover 3 stagger resist, gain 3 haste next scene on hit, on clash lose, gain 2 stagger barrier. So again, gain barrier, but it's not a 1 cost. I'm thinking of putting, yeah, that shit on Iron Wave. Cloak and Dagger. Gain 6 barrier, gain 1 endurance next scene. On Clash Wing, gain 3 barrier, draw 1 page, gain 1 damage up next scene on hit. Deal 6 stagger damage to self, inflict 1 paralysis next scene. Mass individual. Blood for blood. Deal 6 damage, inflict 2 bleed, 6 to 10, 5-9 on hit, draw 1 page. Wallop. Oh! Play a melee copy of this page on target. Gain barrier equal to damage dealt. Oh. Okay. That could be good for you, Sod. And then we're getting to the exclusive pages, yeah. Alright, so take those out. Iron Wave. I want to. I'm just gonna play around with this and see if it works out well. He doesn't really do anything with charge, so. On the berry. Every time this character takes damage, gain 1 charge. Whenever this character spends charge, recover that much HP. At the end of the scene, spend all charge. Now, what did you have? Vector space, demagnifying, keeping sense, quick math. Yeah, quick math. Force field. Oh no, spending charge using a combat page, not gaining charge. Still climbing, 14 hours and counting. This. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to double check. I feel like I didn't actually. I made the changes to the settings. I'm very confused by this. Alright, now where was I? So. Quick map. Okay, so the search doesn't want to cooperate. I think V Corp Lorettes have it. Yes. So quick math plus potential energy. This will keep you alive while you help out the rest of them. Now, in the first fucking place, why did I give you guys page draw discard type shit? It was because of gamble and reel in, right? Well, reel in was fun to use, but it's kind of not that great now. Especially with how many enemies I'm going to be fighting that have tons of pages with multiple dice on them. So I'm sure it'll find it could find its uses, but for now I'm thinking, yeah. Discard mechanic. Skim prescript. Discard a page, discard a page. Skim prescript. Okay. Now these guys don't have charge capability, so I don't care about the V Corp, or the F Corp guys. However, we'll start with this. What about the, upon discarding a page, game barrier equal to user's focus times page cost. Get resilience from 3 focus on self. Whenever an ally recovers 5 plus HP at once, increase that ally's stagger resist by 2. Get rid of Lullin the Fierce and replace it with another Raycross. Now, I feel like there's something I could do with this without using the F-Corp ability to get rid of charge, but I would need R-Corp for it. There's something I want to try. For now, I want to consider this good for attempting to fuck around and find out with. All right, now for Hesse. I don't know if this is a good setup, all things considered. And I believe the problem here lied in his page draw, but that should work. Alright, what about you guys? Let's see. I thought I was hearing something weird. That was my Thanos here. Gain 5 charge, spend 5 charge to gain 1 restraint. If user has 3 or more restraint, draw a page and add a copy of all dice on this page to the counter key. Spend 5 charge to inflict 1 restraint. If opponent has 3 or more restraint, gain a copy of this die next. feel like this could be very useful. What the fuck? This restraint. All I know about it is you don't lose that status effect. They're only, yeah, there's only 4 pages they even use it. And I believe 3 of them are from Jacob. Spend 6 charge to inflict 1 restraint. 3 more restraint, inflict 2 lockdown to a random page. Oh shit. I hate it when I accidentally do that. Two locked to a random page in target's hand. Doesn't that mean they can't use their pages if it's locked? Spend 6 charge and let 1 restraint. Target has 2 more restraint. Increase the cost of it. The target has 1 more restraint. Huh. See, I feel like this could work, just not on a fucking. Just on a Jacobs. But with a customized set. Huh. The particular problem is page draw. Maybe not for him now, but definitely for these guys. Okay. Let's go with... Let's go with Nemo. And what about you guys? If this character took less than 20 stagger damage, yeah, that and quick map and force field. Do you have any exclusive combat pages? No, you don't. Burn books. It's basically the same shit either way. So, Ordination, Obsession, Variegated Disarray, and Array Cross. Mitai. Wow, so they have the opposite. That's actually a weird fuck up. Not really an important one, but still. Demagnifying quick map and force field. Demagnifying is actually kind of good. I'd probably take that over the stagger. And do you just have the whole thing? Yeah, you do. As you should. Okay. So. 19 hours and climbing. Yeah, we're gonna cancel. Something still ain't fucking right about that. Let's see. $95, $51, 2 to 6. Just look at this. Okay. Also, I feel like Summer's Court could be useful even without the cheese. Like, would absolutely use Estival. Spend 5 charge to gain 3 protection and 1 stagger protection this scene. Inflict 3 orientation askew. Next X offensive dice rolled by the character does half as much stagger damage. If user took less than 10 damage this scene, gains 6 charge. Okay. That falls in line with what I want. Ordination. For each of this character's speed die, spend 2 charge to gain a counter pierce die, 3 to 6 target current die deal is half as much physical as damage on hit. On clash, lose, restore 1 light. On hit, inflict 3 magnitude damage. Half as much physical damage. Oh, 92, 53, 3 to 6. 95, 51, 2 to 6. Endures slash, stagger, and pierce. Endures blunt stagger. to 8743 and 2 to 6. We're gonna go with Rose. We're gonna go with Niberi, Nemo, and Rose. For now. I believe Rose has Rip Space. Spend all charge, has a charge times net to succeed. All dice on this page gain +8 power and deal 20 damage to on failure. On Clash Win, draw 2 pages. If 10 charges spent at once, add +2 power. 11 to 17. I know. 11 to 14. Thing is, where is it? Thing is, Ripple exists. Wait, not Ripple. Where is it? To boost the power of all dice by 3. Oh, no, yeah, 5 to 17. Boost the power of all dice in this page by +3 on Clash Lose, add +2 power to next die. So it becomes a 10 to 23. 10 to 22, sorry. So, and that's if you lose, but that's why you'd use it against a really powerful page. With a really powerful starting. And Rift Space only costs 2. This character gain charge using combat pages and producing gain 1 during 6 turns. If the character is spent, gain 1 strength. Upon taking what would be a lethal blow, nullify the damage and spend all charge power 5 HP per stat. I wonder if you could stack that with Tanya's revival. Four, 7, 9. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough. They can use range pages, but none of what you get from the V Corp stuff is ranged. That's the weird part. Spin 5 charge. Spin 2 charge. feel like Spirit Shield would be fucking busted with page draw effects. Now I want to try something. They recover 3 HP when the character discards a page. Restore 1 light and draw a page if the character discards a page. And he already has draw 3 extra pages. I feel like I could still do more with it. This could be interesting.
When another ally recovers 5 plus HP at once, increase the ally's stat resistance. Not yourself. I can give bedside manner, though, to someone else for him. I wonder if you can combine that with the other one. Spends 5 or more charge at once. Does that work with potential energy? If the character's not using any pages for a scene, okay. Okay, no, so she just has everything. Emotional level 2 or buff. Gain charges in combat pages when doing this. Obsession, Ordination, Variegated Disorder. Gain 5 charge. Spend 5 charge to gain 1 restraint. If user has term restraint, draw 1 page and add a copy of 1 dice to the count. Light restoration. Page draw. Is there a page draw somewhere? If user did less than 10 damage to this scene, draw 2 pages. No, I feel like this is too tough. I don't know, man. Charge stuff is so annoying to work with. So it's really good. It's really cool. I like it, but it's so fucking weird to work with because. So Raycross restores 2 light, gains 2 charge. Draw a page if you took less than 10 damage. Spend 5 charge to gain 3 protection and 1 stagger protection this scene. Inflict 1 orientation askew, half as much stagger damage. Or 3 orientation askew, half as much stagger damage. Took less than 10 damage this scene, gain 6 charge. Inflict 3 magnitude down, that's physical damage. On Clash Loose, restore 1 light. Counter die, half as much physical and stagger damage. Rip Space is charge. Ripple uses charge, gain 5 charge, spend 5 charge, gain 1 restraint. If user has 3 more strength, draw a page and a copy of all dice on this page to the counter cube, which is a 12 to 16 block die, which is pretty good. Gain 6 charge, all dice on this page, lose 3 power. If user took less than 10 damage, draw 2 pages, 1 magnitude down, orientation skip. Draw 2 pages, draw 1 page, gain 6 charge. So I may or may not want to keep Variegated Disarray. More restraint than fairy, gain 1 restraint at the end of the scene. More fairy than restraint, lose 1 restraint. Alright. I can have 6 more. Let's go to quick math and force field. Now I just need to figure out the last thing. There's page... Okay, so we have some page draw, we have some of that. I guess, just to be on the safe side, throw in an energy conversion. Alright. Now for Nemo. I already have a vague idea for this one. Now, does that stack? By the way, he has... Oh yeah, I gave him all that shit. Okay. And don't forget about page draw. Yeah, let's see if this can work. Okay. So, a test idea. And what about you guys? I unfucked you. Quick math. Oh yeah, I just did some basic shit. I gave them quick math and potential energy and quick math. Okay.